A memorial service for businessman Dr. Richard Maponya is currently underway outside Pretoria. Many have gathered to honour a plot owner, a neighbour and a farmer who mentored many young men and women. Maponya passed away last week, aged 99, and he will be buried tomorrow in a special official funeral Category 2 funeral that was conferred by President Cyril Ramaphosa. Maponya's passing led to reaction from various quarters of society, more so the business sector. He started his business empire in Soweto in the 1950s. Those interests include retail shops, car dealerships and property development. Dr. Sam Mutsuenyane, business associate of Dr. Maponya, spoke at the memorial, saying that people need to take back control of their resources.
Lord tota ke nnete ga rena ditšhelete wa merafie o tle tsologela mona go di molo mo metseng ya rona batho ba batla tšhelete because ba e bona mo lona le ga le sa e bone, but we've got to have control over our resources. Re tshwanetse gore ga e le gore re na le ditšhelete re le morafo o montsho re nne le control mo tsona di ska tsa bonwa ke batho ba bang rona re sa di bone. Whatever wealth we have has to be controlled by us. African Bank ena after 20 years. Melao ya banka ya di banka ebe re pateletsa gore re tshwanetse go tsenya 20 million ka nako e le nngwe. E re ne re sena yona ka nako eo. That's how the white people came in. Rayo adima madi ko makwe makwa tsenya chelet. Has no tsenya loto le. The following years ba be ba tsenya di chelet gore ba nne le control ya African Bank. Ba itse re jalo mo go rona. Jaanong ba tsamaile le yona from 1995 irile ka 2014. The government idirile matsapa gore government banka ena e ska ya swa forever ba tsentse 20 billion kamo iseng government the Reserve Bank le di banka tse ding bana ba koleka ena go tlile nako ya anong ka gore etsa profit bare are tseng back and ne khanya rona le Maponya maloba ga ke ne ke na le ene ene le go bua how do we take back the African Bank.
Let's get more on the story now. I'm joined by SABC News reporter Sipho Steerman. Very good afternoon to you, Sipho. Many tributes pouring in for Dr. Maponya. Tell us more.
Well, a very good afternoon to you and our viewers at home. Indeed, many tributes are pouring in this afternoon here in Winterveld. Remember, this memorial service is organized by the community of Winterveld, where Dr. Maponya owned and mentored a number of young farmers, into prominent, successful, young farmers and getting young black people into farming, mentoring them and assisting them. But perhaps now, let's speak to the family members to just get their sense of what they've heard today. He was described as a community builder, as a leader, and as a giant of black business in the country. And if I can just please speak to you, say, Andy Maponya, you were there on the program. You've heard what people are saying, this community is saying about Dr. Maponya. Just how did you feel as a family hearing these great tributes?
To us as a family, he has left us a great legacy. He is this towering figure whom nobody can fill his shoes, or whom nobody is fit to tie his shoes. We are very proud of this great figure who represented us very well. So we are very proud. And
it's quite fitting that the community of Winterveld wanted to have this memorial because he has a number of farms here and has contributed to this community. Just talk to us about this gesture by the community to have their own memorial service here in Winterveld.
It was actually befitting that the community of Winterveld should have their own memorial service in honor of Dr. Richard Maponya for the things that he have done, tangible things that he have done unto this community. To them, he will remain part of this community, and they feel that they cannot do enough to say thank you. And it is actually befitting. It is correct for them to do so.
All right, well, thank you. That is the Maponya family. Now, perhaps let me move to a man here who is part of the Winterveld Business Forum. You mentioned a lot about the businesses that he helped assist and establish here in Winterveld. So if you can firstly introduce yourself and just talk to us about how did he assist you as local residents here in Winterveld in setting up some farming businesses and variety of businesses for the community?
Actually, it's Winterveld Farmers Development. He assists us in organizing farmers. Now we are recognized as farmers. We are registered, we are legalized. We have different structures that we have formed.
So just talk to us about your farms. What are you farming? What are you producing? How well is it performing?
We have different structures. These structures we have livestock, which is cattle and pigs. And we have crop farming, and then we're doing layers and broilers. These are 4 structures that we have registered that are operating now.
All right. How much of an impact has some of these projects and this farming has had on this community? I mean, we are just concluding the memorial service here, but I see the community came out to pay their respects.
Yes, it's because of Dr. Maponya's contribution to the community. We'll call the meeting to his place, we'll all come to his place, and all the meetings were held here. The organization, the establishment of the organization started here. That's why everybody is happy to be part of the whole thing, organization.
Of course, he's now departed, and that funeral being held at UJ Soweto campus tomorrow. But his legacy and his work, surely it continues. I'm sure you're going to continue with this farming.
Definitely we will continue. We know his vision, we have the plan, we'll just continue with the plan.
All right, thank you very much. Well, there you have it, the community of Winterveld saying it's paying its respects to Dr. Maponya, saying that they're thanking him for his contribution in community development and, of course, assisting in terms of building these farms that have assisted the community of Winterveld. Now, of course, the memorial service is just concluding right now. It was made up of Winterveld community members who wanted their own special memorial service to say thank you to this great giant of black business. And of course, we know that funeral is taking place tomorrow at the University of Johannesburg Soweto campus, where the main eulogy will be delivered by President Cyril Ramaphosa. And with that, it's back to you in studio.